Come on. Say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Turn
High
them
rise. You suck.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is my favorite duo, and it might be some of yours as well. I am back today with FaZe Rain, and we are doing a 20 questions video together.
Start dropping eggs
Freaking
on the floor. No. I forgot about that.
Rain and I have been friends for 15 years now. We're both founders of FaZe Clan, and we have a very similar background and story. I did a podcast with him a long time ago as my first episode. I just posted my own podcast of me getting interviewed by him, so I thought it would be best for us to sit down today and do our 20 questions video together, since we never did it for him. When we pulled up to the party, he's like, "Hey, yo, Puff!"
So you've been to a Diddy party?
I could not stand his name or face.
Whoa, that's so crazy you just said that.
Baby Frank, I put on there.
Is Baby Frank.
That one's for... If you guys like to see me and Rain together, this video is for you. Love you guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy 20 questions with FaZe Apex and FaZe Rain. All right, so I've done a few of these 20 questions videos, but for my first guest ever out of my podcast, FaZe Rain, the GOAT himself, we never did 20 questions for him. So now that it's my episode turn, I'm like, you know what? He interviewed me. Let's do a dual 20 questions. Collaboration.
Oh my God, we're collabing right now.
Let's do it. Let's go. Me and Rain are going to both
20
answer
questions.
these questions either together or one by one.
I feel like we're going to have some of the same answers.
Yeah,
though,
that's
for a
why we'll
few.
do it together. Here we go.
FaZe house secret that nobody knows.
I feel like we've shared a lot of them.
Threw a going away party, then got beasted. Because of you.
Because of me.
And me, but mostly you.
I don't remember. Go ahead. Tell the secret. I don't remember it. I don't remember.
Okay, so you don't
doesn't
remember the
person
story?
to say someone.
We were supposed to have somebody move into the house in the beginning. Well, actually, none of us really decided on it. Just one person told another member that he could move in without asking everybody else. So it's so sad, actually, because you threw a going away party and Apex just wasn't
Why
having
you?
it,
That's
bro.
it's so stupid. I literally forgot about this. So hold on. So he threw a going away party.
Bro, yes. He threw a going away party, told his whole family he's moving out. And then we found out he was moving and we're like, no. And it was like maybe one of the most awkward things in the world. It is probably not even the best story, but we really have talked about everything that's happened.
We really struggled for
every
a secret.
story. Could not think of any secret.
I mean, that was you basically brought a secret back to my. I don't remember that. So
we're gonna say it at the same time.
no, I don't.
But even though he's not a celebrity, he's a billionaire.
Oh,
By far.
wait, the guy on the private.
Yes. And that was the worst private jet I've ever been on. Like, it was scary as hell.
Yeah.
Alki David.
Alki David.
Alki
That was
David.
the first scam artist that we met.
Yeah.
He owes me $3,000.
Can you believe a billionaire scammed him for $3,000?
Bro,
And he made a
$3,000
dedicated video.
Keemstar. I was like spamming Keemstar for weeks.
Yeah.
Because Keemstar's the one that linked it.
No, it's just that he was the first person I saw like talk to his like team and crew so bad.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, you're fired. I couldn't believe it. Like I thought that was just like a TV.
People wouldn't
role
really,
play.
people wouldn't really know him, but he's like a billionaire that has like a really bad rep. We saw afterwards. So
Yeah.
him. Is there anybody else? I mean, I'm just thinking like.
I mean, most people that we met are cool. I mean, like Logic's always cool. John Bellion was cool, but it's just their labels weren't the coolest.
There's one guy. So yeah, a basketball player invited us to a game. So we sat courtside at the game. Not courtside, but we sat close.
Like damn near close.
Me, you, Tommy, and Rug. And then like when it came time to meet him after the game, they brought us and like, okay, we're gonna meet him after the game. We literally stood there waiting, and this guy just kept like he would walk by and like pretend he didn't know who we were. Remember that? You don't remember that? We stood there for like 45 minutes waiting to meet him, as if we cared to meet him that much. He's the one that invited us there. And then he just was like acting too cool. You don't remember that? I swear to God,
Bro, I was probably locked into my phone. 20.
Yeah, we're like.
I remember when he popped out. We just said, "What's up?"
I mean, he was cool when we finally said what's up to him, but he like was
I don't remember that part.
was putting on this whole show. And my
He was
brother,
aura farming us?
He was aura farming us. I'm like,
No.
why did you invite us? Why invite us? We're like, should we just leave? Like, we don't care. We're not like, oh, we're gonna meet him.
Can't wait to be.
Yeah, but we'll probably blur his name because no disrespect him, but and there was some other beef that happened between this basketball player and another FaZe
very
member.
bad story. Very bad
and
story.
like girlfriends and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
we can't talk about.
We'll
other people's
blur his
business,
name, but there was a basketball player. Let's keep it moving though.
Optic hacks for me.
I love Hex.
Yeah.
I would say Bronny is up there.
Oh, yeah, I love Bronny.
Bronny is like,
But we met him as like a 15-year-old, so I can't look at him like that.
but he was still so famous at that age. But the thing is, Bronny,
It's just I don't know how to
yeah,
explain it. It's just like
and now he's like,
he's
now
such
he's
a
an
good
NBA
dude, bro.
player. But like,
Bronny's amazing.
like we met him when he first got on Instagram. I was like, okay, this is our chance to, because I knew he would be a FaZe fan. I just knew he knew FaZe.
Bro, when we played Fortnite with him, I couldn't believe how much he knew. He was just like saying things from my vlog.
Yeah.
Random. It's insane.
But he's actually one of the.
Insane.
I swear to God. I mean, now he's not a kid anymore, right? He's like he's younger
He's a
than
man
us. So
now.
he's in the
He's a
NBA. But at the time we met him when he was a kid, one of the nicest, like most well-mannered kids I've ever met.
I
I literally was like,
LeBron, you did a great job.
Yeah, I was
brother.
like, they
You
did a great job
You
raising
and
him.
Savannah, y'all cooked.
He's a really, really good.
His brother, I don't know. I've never talked to his brother.
I met his
before.
brother too. His
He
brother
seems
was
like such a
shorter.
good
He was
dude.
shorter than me.
Impossible.
He was. I have a
that
picture
can't
of
be
him.
true. That can't be true.
But they're really, he's a really, really good. They're really good kids. Lil Yachty too, I think, is like super nice. I didn't know what to expect when we met Lil Yachty. It just felt so random. But he was like the first rapper we met. But he's like a really nice guy too. Any other nice?
Bro, I be forgetting I meet people, to be honest. Because again, like I said, as soon as I met like original FaZe people growing up, I just stopped caring.
Oh, I did see you and Diddy shaking hands at that. Oh, you weren't at that. You actually weren't at that. I did. I went to a birthday party for one of our investors once, and Diddy was there.
So you've been to a Diddy party?
It was not his party.
Like, I troll when I say this. You've actually been to a Diddy
There
party.
was a guy that worked at FaZe that like acted like he was so cool, so tapped in, and like he was part of the old music industry. So this guy comes and he's like, he acts like he puts on this whole persona. When we pull up to the party, he's like, "Hey, yo, Puff!" Bro, I was cringing and I was gonna die from cringe. "Hey, yo, Puff, it's me!" And he says his name, and he goes up to him, and the guy
Did he pick his arm up to tap
literally,
himself up?
he's like walking away like this, like barely shaking his hand. I was like, the picture we sent each other. And I was like, but at that party was insane. That was
just in full podcast.
Yeah, that was one of the investors. Every celebrity you could think of was there. Leonardo DiCaprio.
The Jimmy Iovine thing.
Yeah, Jimmy Iovine. He was one of our investors. He started Beats by Dre, and he was a music record label. Anyways, I met Dave Chappelle there too. We couldn't hear each other. We just shook each other's hands. But shout out Dave Chappelle too. But anyways, Rain likes Diddy. Next question.
All time matters. It does matter.
Counter-Strike number 1.
I'm gonna put Counter-Strike also as number 1 for like, our preference.
Yeah.
Not like objectively what's the best, but for us.
Yeah, Counter-Strike number 1.
Counter-Strike number 1.
I think we're gonna have the same list. Black Ops 2 and
number
then
2,
MW's
exactly.
2.
I'm not putting Modern Warfare 2. I can put 2 Call of Duties in 3.
That's fair. That's
I'm
my
gonna
top
put Black
3.
Ops 2 for 2.
What else did you play like that though? Fortnite? I mean, at Fortnite.
I can't. I think, dude. If we were talking top 3 games of all time,
I'll put Fortnite in there.
I would have to put Fortnite.
I'll put Fortnite 3. If we're not doing if we're not doing 2 CODs, I'll put Fortnite.
I'm putting
3.
GeoGuessr in there.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's CS, Black Ops 2, GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr nerd, by the way. This guy
fell off, by the
He
way.
memorizes like the street signs in the shadows, and literally I played him.
Mostly just clouds.
He's like, "Oh, this is North Africa because
There's actually barely any coverage in North Africa. Really, only that little Spanish city in Morocco. It's actually part of Spain. It's kind of crazy.
He knows a lot about
like
GeoGuessr.
Canary
He knows
Islands
all the
Tunisia. What am I talking about? Tunisia's in the game.
Tunisia's in the game.
Oh, this one's easy. Okay.
In
Let's
order,
start
though.
1. Come on. Say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Terminal.
High rise. You suck. Okay. High rise.
Wait,
number 1.
what happened on High Rise, by the way?
I'll talk about that
We'll
one.
we'll never.
That
spill
one
the,
we're
we'll
never
spill the
leaking.
beans about High Rise.
I'm sorry. That
High
one
Rise
we
number
have to
1?
gatekeep forever.
Yeah, High Rise over Terminal.
Yeah.
Like, but if you really take everything
Yes.
into account, okay. I have them at number 1 and 2, so they're
I'm gonna have to
interchangeable.
go high rise, carrier. You might not like this, but raid as a 3.
I would.
I think it's 2 BO2 maps that are like low key clutch.
I wouldn't put Carrier in the top 3. I put Raid in. Raid makes
Yeah,
it.
raid is
Raid is
fire.
such a think about. You got to think of everything. Carrier, you don't. Even, there's not even competitive Call of Duty on Carrier. Black Ops 2 Raid, Hardpoint, fire.
Yeah, I agree.
Capture the flag and all that.
I agree.
I think Raid, High Rise, and Terminal. Terminal also was in so many different games. Come on, man.
Terminal, yeah, Terminal's cool, but I'm picking high rise over Terminal every single time, right? I think
Debatable.
everybody is.
I don't really have a top 3 in that order. That's just my 3.
Yeah.
So we have to do COD. We have to do again, like not just trick shotting, everything.
Yeah.
I think we do like 1 pro, 1 trick shotter, 1 older YouTuber.
Yeah, I'm gonna put. So if we're actually talking like, cause I'm an old head, I'm not like a new gen like a lot of y'all, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go Grizz. I'm gonna have to go Nade Shot. I'm gonna have to go Reaps. I'm gonna have to go you. I have to go you, my guy.
You're so stupid.
No, I really just hit one for every single one. My dog. You up.
Thank you so much. I know you just said that, but if I'm really thinking about it, you probably should be on the Mount Rushmore.
Why are you on my Disney right now?
I'm not gonna put you then.
No glaze, bro. No glaze.
What I'm putting Nade Shot for sure.
Yeah. You gotta put Nade Shot.
I know Scump is like allegedly the GOAT, but Nade Shot.
No, he is. But Nade Shot's like
Nade Shot's
in
just
terms of
like,
like he just made it. You know what I'm
Nade
saying? Like
Shot-
he made it. You wanted to watch like all that. Like he really was.
You're
the
right about
content guy.
Zergriz.
You have to.
I didn't even think about him. Baby Frank, I put on there.
His baby Frank.
That one's for that one's for my gaming channel. Zergriz, Nade Shot. I put honestly.
You want to put Reaps there?
I mean,
I got a time machine.
no, I
You
know
went
Reaps
back
was
and-
sick, but like if I'm putting Grizz, then like there's no Reaps.
Well, Grizz is. He's just awesome, right? Grizz is horrible. But like he was just at the time. But actually, like objectively garbage, right?
Yeah.
But he's an awesome guy. This is the time. Reaps is like objectively amazing.
I would put. Let me make my.
Sorry, my bad.
Let me carve the head. I'm gonna put Nate Shot. I don't want to put Grizz.
Damn, because he's garbage. I get it.
I'll put iReeps. You're right. iReeps should be there. Nate Shot, iReeps. For a trick shotter, I just like Ramos just pops into my head.
Yeah.
I just think Ramos is like,
great.
Unbelievable. And then a number 4 or Linksy.
Linksy's amazing, but Ramos is like more iconic.
Yeah, Ramos. That's what the Mount Rushmore is, right?
Yeah.
And then the 4th one, G Unit 1 2 3.
Faked it all.
I know. I don't know. I didn't really watch those types of YouTubers.
X-Jaws. Throw X-Jaws in there.
I never watched him, but like he deserves to be there.
Dude, he was probably the first person that like made money off the call.
No, he was legendary. You're right.
Yeah.
For the Mount Rushmore, probably throw X-Jaws.
But it's such an OG like Mount Rushmore.
But most of these people are gonna be like, I'm putting FaZe Rain.
But now there's 2 trick shotters, and now it's all complicated.
No, but you're like a trick shotter / commentator /
Okay, yeah. Interviewer now. I'll put that on my resume.
You hit that scrapyard ladder stall. Putting FaZe Rain.
Tough, my dog.
Boys, it's summertime. We got more sun. We got more light. We got a lot more time to do things that we want to do. One thing we don't really want to be doing is being inside cooking, cleaning dishes, and all of that, right? That's where Factor comes in. Factor's chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals are ready in just 2 minutes. That's it. You're ready to go. You're ready to eat a nutritious meal. They're perfect for any lifestyle, whether you're active and out and about, you're at work, you're at home streaming, you're making videos. Pop it in 2 minutes. It's ready to go. With 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your summer gains and goals. There's options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto for all of you that don't like carbs. We got breakfast, we got on-the-go lunches, and then we got premium dinners. Not to mention, you like to snack in between, they got guilt-free snacks and desserts as well. Factor has everything to keep you covered. If you're like me and you only eat halal meat, or other people that only eat kosher meat, or you're vegetarian or vegan, whatever it is, there are so many options. 45 a week, guys. Get started at factormeals.com/FazeApex50 off and use code FazeApex50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code FazeApex50 off at factormeals.com/FazeApex50 off for 50% off plus free shipping. See, this is the thing. I have a hard punch. You've seen me in the FaZe punching videos.
You knocked Doug Sensor Martin out. We have footage on YouTube.com.
Oh, I do have that. But if I get hit in the chin, I think I'm folding worse than anybody in the history of boxing. So you'll never catch me in the ring.
You're hiding it. There's so much padding on that chin, though.
A couple chins under there too. If I had to box, who would you box? I never had a beef with him.
Nah, I love everybody, bro.
No, come on. You never had beef?
You.
Oh, I know who you'd box.
Oh, don't say Seabass because it's not Seabass.
Not Seabass.
That'd be so mean.
You'd box that one guy.
He can't move. He's incapable of moving, let alone raising his arms and throwing a punch. Let's just be.
Is there anybody that I would box in the COD or in the YouTube scene? I mean, for the OG hate in me, maybe FaZe Mala.
Whoa, that's so crazy you just said that.
I mean,
I was
because
gonna say everybody you hate, but I'm like, he doesn't even think about Mala.
No,
I actually thought
no,
about
I
that.
actually have nothing. When I was little, when I was younger, I had some
But
beef
it's the
with
most
him.
pointless beef of all time.
I don't even know why I had the beef
exactly,
with him.
because it's so pointless.
Dude, I have a video on my channel of me doing a FaZe Mala, like he's Mala shot or whatever it meant. So like obviously it wasn't that real. I don't know. I don't really have anybody. Do you have anybody?
I think we both just take Jack Doherty and call it a day.
No, I don't have anything against that kid.
I don't really either, but it's just like.
I mean, there is somebody, but it's like I don't want to say his name. There's somebody I hate.
Whisper it to me.
Just because of all the hate.
Whisper it to me.
No. Okay, hold on. I'll say this. I don't hate him. I actually don't. But I could not stand his name or face. I'll just say it. I'll just say it. I'll just say it.
You were gonna whisper. I was gonna say it out loud immediately.
Yeah. Well, I haven't blocked to this day on Twitter because this guy just loved to any opportunity he had.
I would beat the dog to Jake Lucky if that's what we talking about.
Jake Lucky.
I would beat the dog to Jake Lucky.
That's
no, I'm kidding. I don't.
My hate has gone, dude. When you did an interview with him, I wanted to.
I didn't do an interview with him.
Or you were gonna or something.
No, you're pissing me off. Now I want to box FaZe Apex, bro. I told him I'll do an interview with any human on earth but you. I told him that. I said because you're a piece.
Just finish. I don't care, Jake Lucky, about you anymore. I don't care. But at FaZe it in 2018 to 2022, I don't know what years because my brain sucked. Any opportunity this guy had to put out a tweet about FaZe in any negative light, every opportunity he had, he took it. And he was the number one.
Set the narrative.
And he was the number 100 Thieves fan on earth. So he just loved to like.
Suck Nate Shot at 100 Thieves and like.
Hey, I love Nate Shot. Now I have 0. I hope
he knows he's a bad person too. By the way, I would tell him, I'm like, bro, you don't even do it because you care or about the truth. You're just doing it for views. He's like, fair.
I mean, I blocked him. I haven't seen his name, thank God. But I used to wake up and just see his tweets, and it would cause me so much anxiety and problems because he would make so many problems for FaZe. So, not a fan of Jake Lucky.
I'll kill Jake Lucky. Yeah. So I hit this ladder stall, right? And I guess it was his secret little ladder stall. So this nerd over here was just mad at me for so long, made everybody hate me.
That was not the
I was
FaZe.
just an innocent kid trying to hit a trick
That was
shot.
before the FaZe house. Was there
Okay,
any?
my
Was there
bad,
any
you're right.
drama at the FaZe house?
Biggest beef at the FaZe house was probably you and Banks over chicken, dude.
Yeah, that wasn't even like you're trolling.
Dude,
yeah,
what's worse than that? There's nothing bad that happened.
Thankfully, we never had beef. I mean, there's
all
one.
good
There's
kids.
one moment. I'm in my room at the top. Me and Tico went shopping. We bought chicken. We're cooking together every day in the thing. Banks buys something. He throws it in the freezer. He doesn't touch it for 3 months. Decides on the day I bought new chicken to clean out the freezer. So he throws out all his chicken, and with that, he throws out me and Tico's chicken. I don't know what I said, but I yelled at him
Like,
from
dude,
the top
where's
of the
my
stairs.
chicken?
And then he went absolutely berserk. If anyone knows FaZe Banks, you could probably picture him.
Start dropping eggs
Freaking
on the floor.
go-
Nino!
I forgot about that.
I keep dropping it.
Dude, I don't know what, but I just remember he was threatening to beat me up from downstairs. And I'm looking at him like, whoa, what are you doing right now? And me and Tico just were like, all right, man, have your little explosion. And we got new chicken. But other than that, we never really had beef, right?
No,
Me
honestly.
and you
we
had
never-
some beef. We talked about it. We had some, we didn't talk to each other for a couple days in the New York house. We ignored each other. So awkward and dumb. Like he'd be in the room and I would just pretend he wasn't there and vice versa.
We should have took it to the garage. Remember we'd have that little garage pad and sometimes
Yeah.
we just wrestle.
Well, that's also,
But it was never for real beef. It was like fake troll beef.
well, that's what happened. One time I was streaming and he comes in my room, the instigator, I think. And he's like, bro, Banks just bet $100 that Blaziken would beat you in a wrestling match.
Probably, by the way, my favorite thing to instigate is
Yeah.
you versus Luke because you're like stupid. Like,
He's like,
you look at me like
this
you're dumb.
This is also when I was in the gym every day and like I had some muscle on me. He's like, Blaziken would, Banks just bet that Blaziken would beat you in a
And
wrestling
he's
match.
like delusional. So
I'm
he's
like,
like,
bro,
yeah, it's smoking.
No, first it was
funny.
like, Blaziken wants to wrestle you. He said he'll beat you. I'm like, bro, get out of my room. I'm streaming. I was streaming at the time on a random website. Then he came back in and like, Banks just bet $100. I'm like, okay, hold on. And I took off my headset. I went downstairs midstream. Like, guys, I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
I grabbed him, swung him on his back into a headlock. He literally, for the second he hit the floor, he tapped.
Unless I just made things up. Did you not have him a full Nelson at one point? I swear.
I choked him out twice in like 45 seconds. And then I went back upstairs. So I don't think there was real beef other than that. Banks punched a couple holes in the wall, headbutts.
One time with his head.
That's about it. I don't think we ever beefed really.
No.
Yeah.
We're good kids.
Debatable, but yeah. Next. I know you have a story about yours. You've told it. I don't know. I think all I can really remember, I was in some class in high school. My name used to be Atrocity, which is like such a bad name for. First it was Atrocity V, then Atrocity HD. An Atrocity is like such a bad event, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So thank God I moved away from that. I think I was in like some random computer class and I was just looking up words in the
Like
dictionary.
how Alex got his.
Is that how
Stopped at AD.
Is that how he did?
Yeah, he just went to the dictionary. He saw a depth. He's like, let's take it.
Yeah, it was something like that, I think, because I just picked Apex. I had no idea what it meant. Yeah, so that.
Yeah, my name was dude. I was in KSI. People don't know it was a team. I was in a team called KSI. My name was KSI Vengeance. I met a guy named KSI Blackouts, who we were both fan of this YouTuber Blackouts. And then he ended up making his name Rainbows. My name was Reacts. And then one day I was like, bro, I'm sick of my name. He's like, just make it rain. It's short for rainbows. I said, bet. My boy Steve Palmer. Shouts to you, bro.
Steve Palmer.
And that's
What's
how I
his
got the name
social
Rain.
security number?
225-698-1732.
There you go, Steve Palmer
Got you, my boy.
Thank you for the gamer tag. Legendary name. You turned his name into something
I know.
legendary. So
It's great. It was so ugly. We spelled it too. RAIINBOWZ.
yeah, that's nasty.
So we have to do like an old generation and like a new
No, he
generation.
said current and old in the same top five.
All top five. Okay.
Oh, okay. Mr. Beast has to be in there.
Yeah, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, of course.
I never really watched PewDiePie, but
Doesn't matter, throw
the
him in
respect of PewDiePie.
PewDiePie. I am gonna throw my boy FaZe Rug in there.
Oh, Rug.
I'm throwing Rug in there.
I
1000%.
agree. Rug's up there.
Niga Higa's in there. He's got to be in there.
I mean, he's obviously like
Brother,
so-
he's my goat. I don't care.
No, obviously he's
Ryan
super
Higa, you're the goat,
legendary.
bro.
Obviously, he's like
Come throw my top
Okay,
five
well,
plays, bro. I'm loyal to
we'll
him.
put him
forever.
in.
Yeah.
I tried to get him on the podcast. He left me unseen on
Good.
Instagram.
Because he knew you'd hate on him in the future.
No, I think he's a goat. That's what I'm
Yeah, right. You weren't even done to put him on the goat
That's
list.
4.
I might have to throw Ali A on there. Is that weird?
Ali is. I mean, bro, trust me.
He's been so consistent for so long.
After I talked to him too, I
love him.
Ali is a goat. I mean, I'm kind of maybe because I just interviewed him, I'm biased. But I mean, for the fanboy, when I was younger, I used to watch every one of their videos. But prank versus prank.
Yeah.
I think they're
no
up there.
chance though. Can't be top five. I put him, but no way.
I don't know. I can't think of a fifth.
Yeah, mine's gonna be that. Mine's gonna be Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, Ryan Higa,
Rug,
FaZe Rug,
Jeff,
Ali A.
Ali A.
Putting
Okay.
Ali A in there, bro. Just for like all time, not like current, just all time.
I respect it.
Super random list.
I think
but
from a current, I think Nico from Beta Squad makes really good videos.
Love him.
Yeah. and Mark Rober makes really good videos.
Yeah, they're
You're probably
good
not
videos. I just
interested
don't
in
watch
them.
them.
Yeah,
I don't watch Mr. Beast videos at all.
me neither. Except I watched recently some of them.
You also want to
I've started
imagine,
watching
right?
some of his new ones, like the versus athletes. I mean, if we look back, I'm sure we're gonna be like, oh my god.
I know.
But
I know. I'll get mad later. when I
whatever.
look
That's a
at
good.
everybody's
We'll
there.
go with it for now. Prime CS. Well, when you say prime,
CS
what?
has been in his prime for a minute,
I
so I'm
just
gonna take
think
prime COD.
CS.
Nah,
I
prime
pick CS
COD.
over all of it. But the prime, what prime was more fun? I think CS is the best game ever. But what prime was the best prime? Definitely prime MW2.
100.
Yeah.
It's not even
Oh, yeah,
debatable.
because that's
Honestly,
like not
it's
just a
even
game.
debatable.
That's like a life, like a stage in life that if you were in a special
You were
community that
lucky
lived
to
in.
be there, to be part
Prime
of that
Fortnite
time.
was fun too, but definitely was not like Prime MW.
No,
Prime
I would even put Prime Fortnite over Prime CS.
Yeah.
Because CS is just consistently.
I don't have a
vibe.
prime in CS.
It's amazing. The
Yeah,
whole way
I don't
through.
think of a prime in CS. That's why I took
Yeah.
it back. CS as a whole, I think, is better than all of
Yes,
that.
I agree.
But if you're talking only primes, I don't even know what prime CS would be. I think right now it's probably getting, like viewership and stuff. It's
crazy.
Still at its prime. You know what I mean? I agree. Prime MW2, nothing comes close. Even Prime Black Ops 2 does not come close to MW2.
Yeah. It was.
It's
such
like
an
in a
insane
league
time.
of its own. I'm just gonna say Linksy. I just think
You're just bugging though. I love Linksy to death, but he was so at MW2 if you went back and watched. So it's like I can't give it to somebody who's only good at one
Okay,
game.
then I'm gonna
I
say
just can't.
I'm gonna say Ramos or Prizzy.
It is your answer though. I would go Prizzy.
Yeah, Prizzy hit shots on every single game.
Yeah, I would go Prizzy.
Ghosts,
Prizzy
Black
or
Ops
Medi?
2, MW2,
Prizzy, Medi, or OBJ. I can't pick
Ghosts.
between them.
Every game, Prizzy hit shots. So I'm gonna say
Yeah,
Prizzy.
yeah. That's why I want to go with Prizzy because if we're basing it off every COD, he's that guy.
Not just that, but the volume that he hit too.
Mm-hmm.
Like Zaza was crazy on multiple games, but Prizzy like never stopped hitting shots.
Yeah, and that's again like a, if you know, you know.
Not many people know, but FaZe
Yeah.
Prizzy, cheeks. Love you, brother.
Cheeks. Nothing.
I think we gotta get a different question.
I've never gotten good advice in my
We're
life.
just not good for this type of question.
From this guy. Trust bro, let's go public.
I don't know about advice, but I think same.
Nah, definitely just quite literally anything we ever heard from FaZe corporate ever.
Yeah, from that iteration of the corporate team.
I could go back and erase one decision.
I can't even say anything with FaZe because there's so many decisions that led to the issues. So it's not just one there.
I would change so I never smoked weed in my life. For me, that's it.
Wow.
I wish I never smoked weed, yeah.
Wow.
I hate it. I think it's like one of the most demonic things ever. But people just normalize it. But that's just
Wow.
me, yeah.
I didn't know that you felt like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think some of the other investments, quote unquote, in brackets investment, because it's a stupid crypto. Some of the money I put in and some of that stuff, I'd probably change that.
Oh, yeah. I got rinsed in 2021 for
Yeah,
that, too.
I don't like. Other than that, like I'm pretty like nothing. Like there's no singular decision that I'll. Or actually, another one is just like I would have probably not stopped making YouTube videos.
But see, if they stopped the weed thing, that wouldn't have
Yeah,
happened. So it's actually a 2
When I stopped in like 2017, that was a bad decision. I wish I just kept making some type of
Me
content.
too, yeah. But
Like
it was honestly
we were so all or nothing that we thought if you didn't do it every day, you can't do it, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah, because imagine going from 3 videos a day to like
One a week.
I
Yeah.
can't. That's like you're not even doing anything.
It was
You
a
might as well just
different
give
meta
up.
back then.
Yeah.
But whatever. Yeah, that's a bet. I think that's my real answer for sure.
For me, mornings are chaos, getting ready for the day, whether I'm going out to work, getting in my office and locking myself in. I got a meeting early, I got class I gotta do, whatever it is, grabbing my Huel Black Edition legit saves my morning. Our friends at Huel and today's sponsor have you guys covered. It's spelled Huel, Huel, and their Black Edition is a complete meal, so you feel focused, full, and ready for your day. You get the powder ready. Look at this. If you don't have time, get some powder, get your shaker, get your water, and you got a full meal in your hands in seconds. It actually tastes like a milkshake. You guys know I love milkshakes if you remember me from back in the day. 40 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals. Check it out, boys. Even most importantly, with this expensive society that we're living in now, you get a high protein meal for less than $3. So it's a budget friendly option, and I think that's something that everyone should be excited about. And if you want even more of a discount, use my code for 15% off Apex15 at Huel.com. That's 15% for new customers using my exclusive code Apex15 at Huel.com. Please see our description for the terms and conditions. Skip the stress, not the nutrition. Try Huel today for complete nutrition.
So there's like a few people in the timeline that like were almost FaZe members. So that's where my brain goes. Nade Shot was one. I wouldn't answer with Nade Shot because I think him not joining FaZe was better for him.
Better
and
for
everybody.
him and yeah,
but
better for
even
everyone.
everyone. I'm actually very happy again that these people didn't join FaZe. I think it would have caused so many problems and they would have had a horrible experience. AMP, we almost recruited them. We almost recruited Beta Squad, like literally on call. Well, AMP, like literally, like they were ready to join, and someone on our team on the court. I hate him. He blew it. No, I don't even hate him because of that. I hate him for other reasons. But yeah, he blew it. That would have made a bigger problem later on when they exploded. Yeah. And that's the same with Beta Squad. They were like kind of down, and we never followed through. Other than that, Speed. I remember when Speed was at like 700,000 subscribers.
Speed would have been biblical, honestly.
I don't know if he would have joined, but Banks brought him up. He like kind of knew about him. He was friends with Aiden and all that. But it was at the time where FaZe was very, very corporate and the world was different. And Speed had an insane clip.
It was AI, don't worry.
He had a very, very bad, like a clip where he said something pretty insane to somebody.
He was also a kid, so.
Yeah, but like that clip being out there was literally the reason that we're like, no, we can't recruit him, because at the time the world was just a different place. So Speed now is obviously Speed. Again, I feel like there would have been some burn and crash out at some point if he joined. So I'm happy in some ways it didn't work out. But go ahead. Do you have one?
Honestly, I'd go with Speed too. Yeah, I mean, I know Mr. Beast could have like joined way back in the day, but also think about Mr. Beast and FaZe. It just doesn't make sense. Like
it wouldn't have
everything,
been.
Yeah, everything he's done is like for the point in the video. It's not like a team thing. He has his own friend group. It's
everything. That's the thing. All these guys, like ideally, it sounds like cool, but it wouldn't have worked out. Even Rug, like if he ever moved into FaZe house, that would have been the worst decision for him.
I agree. Him being with his family, also just for his life, his mental health, who he is as a person. It's really good.
It's hard to look back and pick, but there's some pretty big names that were hovering at least. So I can't.
$100, bro.
As
soon as I got anything, I was like, we up. Like, because at that point, it's just like, okay, I'm getting paid per video. So more videos, let's run it. That's really it.
For me, when I joined FaZe, I didn't care. I didn't even know at first that you can make money. But when I joined, I was so excited to be in FaZe. But at the time, Tommy, who ran the channel, had a contract with Machinima that was $2 per 1,000 views. And every time we would upload an episode to the channel, it would get like 100,000 views. So it would make $200. And then he would send the full check to us.
Was that bad?
When that happened, I told my mom, I can make money on this. Like, I just used that to like, gaming and FaZe sound better. Like, I didn't care about it, but $200, yeah. My brother didn't believe me. It's not real. And then, then I got the paycheck. And then I was like, okay, cool. And then from that, I mean, I can't remember. Literally from that, I just stopped even counting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy because it took so long too. It's not like it was exciting and crazy. It's like we didn't blow up overnight.
Yeah.
So it was so gradual.
Yeah. And that was like monetization was new when we started. Now it's like someone blows up overnight, they get 10K.
That must be such a crazy feeling. Like to be working like minimum wage and then like within a month you're making over $100,000, $300,000 a month. That's probably I don't know.
It happens.
I'm sure that happens a lot to people these days.
It happens all the time. Yeah. Crazy. FaZe Rain.
No, let's actually uninclude each other because obviously I'm going to throw you in there.
All right, and
you're going to just randomly glaze and throw me in there. So let's start.
This guy's so stupid, randomly glazed. Okay, all right, not us. Jev, Rug, adapt 100%, especially now. Look at my guy, Jev, Rug, adapt. If you're saying favorite, like someone,
I would want to throw Tico in there. Personally,
I love Tico to death, 100%.
There's just so many.
And I was like a fanboy of Tico. You know who I would throw in there?
When he used to like make his montages, I actually loved the way he edited.
When he first joined, I was like, I would also throw Scope in there. Believe it or not, Scope is one of my.
Scope is.
So I know he's new. I'm saying believe it or not because he's new.
Yeah.
But I love Scope as someone who a FaZe owner or whatever. Forget all that, but just someone who's been here for that long, who loves FaZe more than almost anybody on the planet.
You know what it is about Scope?
I love Scope because how much he loves FaZe.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah.
The thing about Scope, he wasn't around back then. Like I don't remember him at all from back then. But when you talk to him, you almost feel nostalgic. It's weird.
I feel like I've known him for my whole life.
Yeah, because he knows everything. He knows.
I throw Scope in there. Yeah. And Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's a great fifth. Yeah, we love Snoop Dogg. Don't say cigarettes are short because those are both very true.
No, those are fun. You know, it's so funny. I'll meet someone. Oh my, you're not actually that short. You know how many times I've heard that? I'm like, bro, okay, I know. These guys are all 6'3". I'm a little below average. They're all very tall. To this day, they always say that. That doesn't bother me. The cigarette thing doesn't bother. I think what bothers me is
when you scam all those innocent kids to save the kids.
What really has pissed me off over the years are comments like that. You scam people.
It's like none of us were involved at all. Like not even 1%, but they just. But that's what happens. Like when you're in a group, everybody gets blamed together.
Yeah, when I see people making claims like we scammed on Save the Kids, or even like with the corporate stuff like that, I actually hate that. We sold out and screwed over other FaZe members like intentionally. That stuff really bothers me, especially because like I think back to that years and every day felt like. Just of dealing with these problems and like trying to trying not to have the problems that happened, and then that stuff pisses me off.
Yeah, it's absolutely AIDS. I hate hearing about that type of stuff, and it's just annoying. And obviously with me, like the drug stuff pisses me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm used to it now, and I just troll. But it's like, bro, I did it to off myself, and they act like I was just vibing every single day, and just trying to get high. And it actually like bothers me because I don't like being high, bro.
Yeah.
At all.
Like obviously you had something that you
They
went
have
through. You
3
over.
brain cells, and that's all they can conceptualize.
I mean, you had a crazy. The
Cards,
clapping.
bro. Like-
You had a crazy, recovery story. When I say recovery, I'm saying like from your leg but people to this day, anything you say, they just say that you're on drugs. Like when I get annoyed when I see those comments.
They're
dude.
so stupid.
No, I know.
And honestly, I just
but that's frustrating, especially when you
no,
get past
but I
that.
also just don't care. Like
I know you don't,
it's
but
stupid
it's
to read. And I guess like sometimes when I see a lot of it, I'm like, bro, you guys are. It's just I just can't believe they confidently screaming 2 + 2 is 8. Like that's what's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
It's not that I care that they're talking about me. It's just like you don't even care to be like remotely right or actually know what's going on. You just want to talk. But yeah, that's how people are.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Oh my, there's some kid that would always tweet at me about something. I'm not gonna say what it was. Bro, I wanted to literally choke slam him. I'm not gonna say what it is, but this one kid, I hate him so much. By the way, I think he's my number one hater. I never felt like I had a hater until I saw this kid's Twitter account. Because he would just every couple months just throw out a tweet and make some claims about me that were he used to. Anyways, go ahead. I'm not gonna say what he said. Funniest.
Scary face tapped, obviously.
I mean, I wasn't there.
I wish you were in the staircase with me and Tigo. That for me, it's just easy. Easy.
That moment was obviously everyone's favorite. I wasn't there. Come on, we must have had some insanely funny moment together. I know we had some moments where we're crying. Oh, one of my favorite moments was in the car with Banks.
Oh yeah.
When Rain just trolls. Rain always throws that comment.
That's why he's gonna talk about me staring at his neck. I just like staring at Rain just to throw.
And he randomly
off.
told Banks, "Bro, are you losing your teeth?" Like he just said it out of nowhere.
Damn near like killed us in the car.
Banks was driving and he said, and he threw the mirror down and he took his hand off the wheel and he started looking at his teeth. And like, I guess he had this internal thought and he thought that he was losing his teeth. And Rain had no idea. He just said,
I just said it.
He randomly just said, "Are you losing your teeth?" That was one of the funniest moments of my life. I was crying, dude. There was more. There's so many moments that I've like laughed, belly laughed. Like I just can't think of other ones. With Adapt, I don't know what, but I know Adapt has made me cry laughing so many times. I think Adapt is the funniest person I've ever met. He's for sure the funniest person in FaZe's history.
Absolutely,
It's not even like close.
Hands down.
No, I've never smoked a cigarette.
It should end right there.
I've never smoked a cigarette.
Oh my god, why are we
when
lying?
I was younger,
why are we lying?
with my brothers, I would go to like hookah bars and stuff.
So you smoked hookah.
Smoke hookah before.
So tobacco's been in your lungs. You smoked a cigarette.
But what I say, I've never smoked weed.
Yeah, he's never smoked weed. Doesn't
I've never
drink alcohol
smoked a
that much
cigarette,
anymore.
but
You stopped the cocaine.
But hookahs are arguably worse than cigarettes, by the way.
Actually, I came to that. Sherman literally has a hookah in his car. Every room in his house, he has a hookah.
See, that was like one of the things. Like, yeah, I've never smoked a cigarette. No matter what this guy has tried to contaminate people's brains and tell them, I never have. To this day, people genuinely think I'm a chain smoker. It's crazy. Thank you.
You are.
Thank you, brother. Next question. By the way, he smokes cigarettes.
I don't smoke
Literally,
cigarettes.
I was playing CS with him as a kid, smoking a cigarette on.
I don't smoke
in his
cigarettes.
room. In his room.
Firstly,
By the way, my dad smoked cigarettes. Let me just say this: my dad smoked cigarettes. I hated cigarettes my whole life because my dad would smoke cigarettes, and I was always scared of him getting sick from them. God forbid. And he had a couple heart attacks that were a result of not only the cigarettes but other things, not drugs or anything. He just ate unhealthy. And
I was about to say, it's
no,
just like
just
eating habits, I
cigarettes.
thought.
Yeah,
you made
cigarettes.
it sound like it was
no,
some
it
crazy
sounded
shit.
bad. That's why I stopped it. So I always hated cigarettes. But my dad never smoked the damn cigarette in the house. He would go in the backyard. I've never seen someone just start smoking cigarettes in their room until you. So for you to make all these
That was
comments,
like a month.
for you
I
to
don't
make
smoke
all these
cigarettes
comments about
anymore.
me can smoke means you.
That's not a cigarette. It smells completely different. I swear to God. That one just, it's different. It's
Anyways,
different. I'm
he
telling you,
smoked
it's not the
cigarettes in his room at
same.
his
I don't smoke
setup
cigarettes. I
on
smoke
live stream.
hand-rolled tobacco in
Next.
paper with
Next
a
question.
tip.
Next
It's
question.
different.
We're probably
Me, but not like me, but like me.
oh, the other Rain.
Yeah, type. Simple and Kenny S. Off my Disney.
Wow, you got Kenny S. I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say simple. See, here's the thing. Like, I'll be honest. Didn't really watch when Zaiwu started like being Zaiwu. I know everyone thinks he's the GOAT.
Who
so
dat?
yeah, you're off. You're off. I'll just say what my favorite have been to watch. Simple, dude. I mean, I'm just going off of my favorite. So Kerrigan is one of my goats. I love him to death. And in Rain has to.
But like other
By the way,
men.
this Rain is insane at CS with the op. Oh my god.
That's
you
like
would
I gotta show you the clip I hit last time.
you would
It's
literally
crazy.
be like simple if you tried hard enough. But
He could be like me though if he wants to keep trying.
I don't know. Just really depends.
First off, if you go to college, he's letting me down. He's not doing that. He's going into FaZe by the time he's 14, bro.
I don't know. It depends on the type of content. Depends on who would be in the house with him.
I would support because, bro, the youngins, they always get it. So if he's onto something and it actually makes sense, he can do whatever
the
he
concept
wants.
of him doing something
Yeah.
that is at not the normal path, I'm fine with. The New York house was not too bad. The other houses, I didn't live in them. Just depends who's in the house, how old the people are, what they're doing. I'm gonna be in dad mode at that point. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, let's go. Well, maybe our kids will move in a FaZe house together.
Inshallah. I hope so. That would be a
I'm
crazy
down.
plot twist.
That would be a crazy plot twist. And make the CS team. If I ever have a kid that is gonna get in this realm, be a CS pro.
Think so?
I don't know. I love CS. Thank you guys. All right, we're good. Let's get that food. You gonna eat it on the way home?